My story goes long and far, but I'll kind of start with just my life experiences. I was that girl that was raised in the projects. Mom was on Section 8. I had a kid early at 17. Wasn't really, my mom loved us, but we didn't really have the guidance that I saw my friends having. But I always knew deep inside me that it was something else, to want. And I saw so many people as I was coming up getting stuck in the rut, you know. And it was just something in me that didn't want to be in that rut. I always knew I wanted more. Now it took me a while to get there because I wasn't taught how to. Sometimes I wonder, how did I finish high school? Because I can get up and just not go if I didn't want to, but something, a force forced me to go. So as I got older, I struggled. My mom never had a job. She was always on welfare. I knew that wasn't the life that I wanted for me and my son. So I moved out at 19. I was on Section 8. I was on welfare. I remember trying to get work, and when I would get work, my mom would say, if you work too long, they're gonna cut your stamps, and I would quit the job. I'm not a big success story, but I am a survivor from where I came from, and like with Amanda, when I sat and talked to Amanda, it was just so me, the mindset, and I knew I could help her because she's intelligent, she's very intellectual, and I know that she will hear me. Some clients, you got to work a little harder, but she was right there.
When I first came into Beacon, I was so lost when it came to budget, when it came to money, when it came to anything. I mean, I was lost to the point where I was caught up in payday loans, trying to catch up and trying to keep my bills together. Sometimes it sounds strange. She didn't have car insurance or she didn't have a checking account, but I didn't have either one because I wasn't taught savings. I wasn't taught budget. I wasn't taught checking account. And there's like so many women or men with low income that are not taught how to save their money or how to budget their money. So they go when they get something really quick to help them to have more money in order to pay their bills. So that's where I was when I first came in the program. And when I sat down, I remember our first meeting, I sat down and I talked with Pandora, and she looked at my budget and she looked at the amount of bills that I had coming in, the amount of money that I had going out. And she's like, Amanda, you can do this without the payday loans. You really don't need those. And I remember looking at her like, you have lost your mind. There is no way I can do this. I am not going to do it. Like she said, that mindset to be able to do it was just not there. But she really sat down. She was very patient with me. She shared her story. She took those numbers and she crunched them. She looked at what I could cut out and what I could add in. And I'm just like, I still don't get it. It took a little while. I'm not gonna lie. I gave her some grief. I didn't want to meet with her. I was ashamed at first because I just didn't get it. But then the more we met and the more my mindset changed and the more the numbers started adding up, and I would pay off a payday loan and I would open up an account and I would get my car insurance. It was like, okay, I'm completing these goals, and it felt good. So when that feeling continued, it changed. And now I'm able to share how to save with my daughters, which was something that was never taught to me. How to open a banking account, how to write out the budget. Like, cause they always, Mommy, I want. And I'm a single parent. So I'm the one that has to supply their needs. So I would just try to get it. However I could get it, with the payday loans or with not paying a bill or with whatever, I would try to get what my daughters needed. Mm-hmm. But Pandora helped me to see, no, you can cut out this or you can cut out that, and then you can still have what you need. Or you need to show your daughters, this is how much you bring in. Your check is $700-$800. And this is how much you have to go out. You're not just getting paid and your money can just go anywhere. So she really, like, the program, it's amazing. I mean, I can't say enough about it. I can go on and on.
It's a behavior that's learned, and you get stuck in what's normal, what you feel is normal, and So it's kind of like breaking that cycle. You know, like for me, that thing that was on the inside of me that I talked about earlier as a kid, it was me trying to break my own chain.
Right.
You know, so of course when I get to that point where the chain is almost breaking, I'm gonna want to share, you know, with people that I see, you know, having the same type of struggle, because it's easy for me to see, and I can, you know, kind of help them see that same thing, because I helped her. She saw it. You know, she saw it. At first she was real resistant at first, but then she saw it, because she was like, oh my God. She called me one day and say, I got car insurance, I got a bank account, you know. So she was excited, you know. So her chains are really breaking. Her chains are really breaking.